Okay, we'll call this meeting of Tuesday, November 25th at 1 p.m. For the planning board to go over Spiker subdivision. Everybody please rise. We will say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, my name is Ed Schindel. I'm the chairman. For our other two members that are here, would please introduce themselves.
My name is Charles Freshman. I'm a board member.
Dwayne Maher, board member.
All right. So first item on the agenda is any public comment on anything not on the agenda that the planning board can handle. I see none. All right. Nothing on computer?
No.
Okay. Approve the minutes for the November 10th regular meeting at 1:02. Does anybody have any corrections or additions to add to that?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I don't have any corrections to the minutes.
Okay. Is there a motion to accept them? Did you have anything, Dwayne?
No, motion to accept.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
All right. We have a motion and a second to accept the minutes for the November 10th meeting. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same. Same. Motion passed. All right. Okay. Old business, discussion, decision, Spiker Track B minor subdivision. Looks like we got some corrected maps and other stuff here that we asked for. So, do we need to go through these?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I would just like to go over the list of items from the last meeting that were
Okay.
identified as just some items that you wanted corrected in the binder, and then you can go over each of them and make sure it satisfies that. So the first one is the FEMA floodplain map, is tab 29 in your binder. And I know Daleen and Christy had some copies made there for you, so you should have that, the FEMA floodplain map that shows this property. And that will correct tab 29. And Mr. Chairman, if I may, I think it might be beneficial if maybe you don't have to make a motion necessarily, but if you can just verbally decide whether or not that is sufficient
Sure.
for you.
You guys have any discussion on that? It definitely has the right area now, anyway.
I have no discussion. It appears to be the right area.
Okay. You have anything?
No.
All right. Next
Okay.
one.
The next one is tab 25, and that's the NRCS soils map.
That has the right one too, so,
Mr. Chairman,
yes.
I have one minor comment regarding this. The map legend does not discuss soils MT, what it is, and then going back to the application, MT isn't discussed either, so we really don't know what MT is. In terms of, in
Look on the back of the page.
back of the page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my mistake. I didn't look on the back of the page. Please forgive me. We're always sneaking it in. Good job. So MT is a muscle
Craigo Complex.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
Looks like it grows stuff.
As long as it's got water. That's why it's in a circle. Okay, anything else on that one? Okay, looks like that's been corrected, so.
All right, the next one, and this is, I put them in this list based on our conversation, so you are going to be flipping back and forth. The next one is tab number 6, the vicinity map. So previously, the vicinity map showed the entire parcel. Maybe what we'd refer to as the original or existing parcel, but as I've stated previously, since we don't have remainders in subdivision, but since the leftover property is greater than 160 acres, it's not a part of the subdivision, so the new vicinity map shows just this subdivision parcel,
Yep.
as it is proposed to be, not as it exists.
Any comments on that one? That appears to be the right spot, so. Alright. Okay,
Next item, item number 15. This is the water rights. So the water rights, the abstract of water right included in the binder was not necessarily for this parcel. It was for a nearby property that the Spiker family owned, I believe.
do we have a copy of that?
So you have, under tab 15, you have the old general abstract of water right. But I think, I apologize, I didn't keep any of that information, so I don't know what was provided for that. I don't recall what was provided for that item. Christy, do you remember?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you mind if I have Christy explain that?
that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Christy Heineman,
Thank you.
Heinemann. So provided was, I believe it was for the parent parcel, or the remainder, and so it should just be removed from your binders,
Okay.
is what I was under the impression of.
Perfect.
All right.
That's what I thought, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Don't want to misspeak. Thank you. Yeah, so that's an easy fix for you just to, X it out. And then the last item is tab 32. This is the State Historic Preservation Office. If you recall, there was some strange information in here that was certainly not the fault of Ms. Heineman. She had done her query appropriately, but the last item that the State Historic Preservation Office had provided for Section 35, Township 6 North, Range 2 East, which is where this project is, they had stated a cultural resource inventory northeast of Townsend on Montana Highway 284, which is clearly not in this section, township, or range. And so what you have in your packet there is an email from Damon Murdo with Montana Historical Society, essentially stating that the legal information in their database was incorrect. So this was a good opportunity for them to correct information in their database as well. But
Okay, so the email states that it showed Township 6 North, Range 2 East 35, but should have been Township 8 North. Does that
in their
mean
in their database.
in their database, that's what it said?
No, in their data, they had it logged incorrectly. So this item, you know, under tab 32, that has their header at the top of it, they had the Highway 284 information logged incorrectly in their database. So what Mr. Murdo is stating is that they should have had it in Township 8 North when they erroneously had this item logged in Township 6 North. So when they performed a query for this project, it showed in this area when really it was not in this township.
The one that they gave us, the Montana Highway 284, should have been in Township 8 North.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely, you know, as we all stated at that past meeting, not applicable to this project. We just weren't sure why it was showing up, and it's because there was an error in their data entry.
Okay.
Christy, how did you get him to respond in 15 minutes?
Luck.
The Historical Society's historically slow.
Maybe being that it was an easy fix for them, it was easy to respond. Maybe that's why. I
I
don't
was
know.
also surprised.
So with all of that, board members, I do believe that that answered all of your questions from the past meeting. Not to say that maybe you don't have some now, but I believe that answered all of your questions or concerns from the last meeting, just for some items just to be clarified and maybe corrected.
Okay, do we have anybody else, or found anything else? Did you find anything, Dwayne, that
No.
needed to be reviewed again? How about you?
No, sir, I think this application is satisfactory and complete.
Okay. So then we need a motion.
I make a motion to accept this application with any changes or that were added to the application. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Okay. So we need a motion to accept or pass on with
conditions,
recommended conditions,
right,
right?
that was the word I was looking for.
Yes, Mr. Chair, you can either recommend approval with conditions, or denial are your three options.
So,
I make a motion to recommend approval with conditions.
okay. Is there a second?
Second?
Any discussion? Discussion? All right, we have a motion to recommend approval with conditions. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries. So, thank you for the extra work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right. So, do we have any other items for discussion today?
Mr. Chair, simply to let you know that the planning board, the Board of County Commissioners met on Monday of this week, just yesterday, and held a public hearing on the subdivision regulations. So they are moving right along. They did not make a decision. Ed, Chairman Schindel, you of course were there. They have it on their agenda again for Wednesday, December 3rd. So some public comment, but mostly pretty quiet. So they will consider the public comment, and some of the commissioners had some questions their own selves, and so I don't know that they'll make a decision on December 3rd. But they are certainly not meeting on December 10th. None of the commissioners will be here. And then December 17th, if they do have a commission meeting that day, it'll be in the afternoon. So anyway, just so you know, moving right along.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing for
Nicole,
me.
will you have to make changes to the rules with this exempt well, or are you gonna wait till the legislature makes a mess out of it?
Really great way of putting it. You know, I'd considered that, Charles. I thought about it because starting January 1st, apparently, I mean, not apparently, it will become law January 1st that every subdivision will be required, or every developer, every subdivider will be required to provide a notice of intent to appropriate in their subdivision application. So notice of intent to appropriate water from DNRC. In the absence of knowing what that form looks like, I've been a little reluctant not reluctant, I guess kind of hamstrung on how to word that in our subdivision regulations. So, you know, as we're creeping into December and potentially mid-December before the commissioners are ready to make a decision, I haven't formally or finally made my decision because I really want to see what DNRC provides first, but I don't know that it will be ready to go January 1st. I know that that's very vague.
No,
But-
that's perfect.
I don't know what to do.
The whole issue's vague.
Oh, yeah.
You're forgiven.
Thank you. Just this one time. One time.
I did that.
Yeah. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yeah, because, you know, I don't want to delay moving on with our subdivision regulations because we have some important pieces in there that are being amended. But I also don't know if we amend mid-December and they come out with the form January 1, like they're supposed to, do we then amend again the end of January? So I don't know, sir.
It's okay, you're forgiven. It's a quagmire.
It is, and I've kind of just been waiting it out a little bit, if you will. I mean, you know, going into this amendment process, I knew I was going to be, or we all were going to be here. But to be fair, it will be a slight amendment. It won't be a major amendment to the regulations. It's just adding it to each of those checklists of what's going to be required. So,
Okay, anything else? Any comments from the floor?
None, it's a mess.
Okay, next meeting date and time. Do we have anything that needs to be scheduled right now, or?
not currently. I have one that it is getting closer to sufficiency. So I don't know. What is everyone's schedules? Is anyone traveling gone during the Christmas holiday? I mean, of course, I'm trying to stay away from Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but are there hard dates maybe that any of you have planned away completely? I guess you don't have to tell me now. We can work with Daleen and as far as
See how
scheduling.
things come up and-
Yeah. Again, a very vague answer. Can I get back to you on that, sir? Once I finish my sufficiency review, it just that my deadline for sufficiency review is December 9th, and so it kind of would put, and it's a first minor, so it only has 35 working days, so it puts us right in that, you know, kind of tricky time period of, you know, holiday season and people maybe planning trips away or family visiting. So I want to be cognizant and aware of all of your schedules and respectful of your time. So
I don't have anything planned, but
me neither.
Me three.
Okay.
all right.
So I will get back to you on that if that's appropriate. Otherwise, you won't need to meet in December. But if I do have sufficiency, then we may have to look at scheduling a meeting for December, just depending on everyone's schedules.
Well, that will be posted on email.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Anything else? I think we can adjourn this meeting. Anything on the computer?
No,
Is anybody watching?
no.
Oh. Does it surprise us? No.
Also, no.
All right. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, and I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving.
So you all, thank you.
Are we done?
We are.
Um, Mike?